All right, wonderful viewers. This is Talitha Cumi TV, and we are here with Mr. Mashudu, aka known as
the Tower Man.
The Tower Man. So we are actually here to interview him, and based on his company that deals with voiceover. So he's actually the founder and the co-founder and the CEO of his business. So, Mr. Mashudu.
Yes, sir.
How are you, my man? Are you okay?
I'm good, sir.
So tell us, what's happening? What's with the voiceover company? And tell us about yourself.
Okay. To the viewers at home, my name is Mashudu, also known as the Tower Man, the founder and the CEO of Tower Man Production, a production where we do voiceover and advertising. Yeah, so basically what the production is about, it's about advertising events, and other gigs that are happening in the area of Steve Tshwete and the nation. Yeah, so what I'd like to do with the production is to expose the field of work, voiceover, into the people, because a lot of people, they don't know what we do as voiceover artists. When you say you're a voiceover artist, people get to be surprised not knowing what you do. So Tower Man Production is here to expose that field of voiceover and advertising. So that's what we do.
That's what you do.
Yes.
Okay, so I want to understand something. It's voiceover. Is it only voiceover company, or there are other sub departments within?
Within the production, because now it's new. We're just doing voiceover and advertising. Yes.
So what is it that you want us to do for you?
I want you guys to help me expose the production itself and expose the voiceover work.
The voiceover work.
Yes.
Is it only the voiceover work?
Yeah.
So the passion of actually doing the voiceover work, where is it coming from?
Okay, back at school, people used to say I talk too much. So reading some of the articles that I've read,
they actually motivated.
I gained the motivation where I saw people saying that what you are good at, you shouldn't do it for free. Yeah, so I started pursuing the radio presenting.
Yeah.
Then I fell in love with talking. Then that's where the voiceover came in. Then I went on and did my research about what is a voiceover artist, what do we do. Then I fell in love with the work. Then I started doing voiceovers. By the time I was still not having a company, so I was just doing it for fun, just for exposure.
Okay. All right.
Then this year, earlier March, then I went on and registered my business. Then I started doing the work that I'm doing now.
In which way do you actually want us to expose you?
Through Talitha TV, I think I'll get much exposure.
Alright, Mr. Mashudu. So what is it that it's so interesting about this voiceover?
For me, what's interesting about voiceover is I get to work with a lot of people. I get to expose a lot of events that are happening in and around of South Africa. So what I like about voiceover work is that I get to explore even more of what's happening within the entertainment industry, because voiceover, you don't work as an individual, you work as a group. So, and I've worked with a lot of people, I've worked with a lot of artists, I've worked with a lot of event organizers. In Middleburg, I've worked with the likes of Njabulos Gegete, the likes of Apostle Msumba, the likes of Pastor T Nkosi. I've worked with the likes of Rifumo Creations. Within Mpumalanga, I've worked with Makabane, Sipo Makabane, Big Fish Makabane. I've worked with Tenjiswa Makushe. Within South Africa, I've worked with Dakindo. I've worked with Lusanda Peja. I've worked with a lot of guys that people are not aware of. So what I like about voiceover work is that you get to work with a lot of people within the entertainment industry. It's not all about. It's not a contained. It's not a contained business. It's well stretched. It's well known. You get to explore a lot of things within the world. Yes.
Okay. So since we there are other voiceover people around Middleburg.
Yes.
What is it that actually makes you so unique to compared to other vocal?
What I think makes me unique is the passion.
Is the
The
passion?
passion that I have for voiceover work, the way I do my things. I figured out that I'm unique because of the way I do things, the way I love my work, the time consuming. Because
Like
when
you
you're a
invest a lot
voiceover,
of
yeah,
time
when you're a
on it, yeah.
voiceover artist, they give you a time. Then you must be able to work within that time. You need to minimize whatever that you are doing and work. So, like the poster that I did with Apostle Msumba, the work that I did with Apostle Msumba, I was given 3 days, but within the 3 days, I was able to submit the work within a day. So I can work under pressure. If ever I'm committed with my work. I'm unique, and even my voice, people love my voice. Yeah, people love my voice in a way that people want to work with me. That's what's unique about me. I'm not saying other voiceover artists are not doing great work. Within the voiceover industry, we are all doing great work. That's why I want to even sign them under Talman Production, so that we can spread the word of voiceover work. That's what I think makes me unique, because I'm passionate about this voiceover work, and I want it to be well known out there,
Yeah.
within the world, that there's Talent Production that's producing young upcoming voiceover artists. Yes.
So then how do you think that you would actually fit into the community based on what you're doing? How do you think that how will it affect the community? How will it make an impact to the community?
I think what will make an impact to the community is that I'll get to, because now within the voiceover industry,
Yeah.
I'll get to expose poets, I'll get to expose musicians. So there are a lot of upcoming artists within the area of Steve Trade local municipality. So I'll get to expose them, their work, and we get to move within the circle of entertainment industry. We get to entertain people, we get to expose whatever that is within the local municipality. Like the poets, they will get to write poems. Then we get, as voiceover artists, we get to advertise that poet. We get to expose him and what he's doing. So the impact that Talman Production will be doing within the municipality, or within the local municipality, which is Steve Trade, is that we'll get to expose a lot of people. We get to expose a lot of upcoming artists, not just voiceover artists, but we'll get to expose a lot of artists that are within the municipality itself. Yes.
Okay, since you said you've registered your business early
This year.
year. Okay, early this year.
Yes.
So I won't count five years. Let me say 3 years or so. How do you see your company in 3 years?
The speed that I'm moving in, it's so marvelous. I'm moving in a speed that I'm also shocked, because the time I've registered my company, within a month, I was working with the big guns within a month. So I'm seeing myself achieving great things. So what I want to achieve, basically, is not for myself. I'm a people-centered person. I'm not self-centered. I'm not selfish. So I work for people, by the people, for the people. So I want to expose voiceover artists, upcoming voiceover artists, not just me, but upcoming voiceover artists, so that they can make a living out of Talman Production, out of voiceover world. They need to make a living out of it. So that's what I want to see myself within this upcoming 3 to 5 years. Yes, I want to see myself exposing a lot of people. That's why I'll be launching my business on the 23rd of November this year. I'll be launching it, and I'll be launching the production. That's where a lot of people, I need them to come. And if you are a voiceover artist, you can come and you can talk to me. If ever you want to get in contact with me, you can find me in all social media platforms. On Facebook, it's Mashudu L Mukoma, and you can go through my production. It's Talman Production. On Twitter, it's Mashudu_Towerman. On Instagram, it's also Mashudu_Towerman, so that you cannot get lost. It's one and the same thing, Mashudu_Towerman. So I'd invite a lot of voiceover artists if you are within the entertainment industry and you think you're good with voiceover, you can come over on the 23rd of November. The poster that will be giving more information about the event will be coming soon. I'm busy with that. But I'd want the community, just come and support. Let's make sure that the voiceover field get exposure, and let's make sure that the voiceover world is known. So that there are a lot of upcoming voiceover artists within the youth. Let's just take them out of the streets. Let's just work with them. Let's make sure that they make an impact within their family.
Okay, yeah. So one last thing. I'm pretty sure that there is someone out there who wants to be like you. There is someone out there who is actually inspired by what you're doing, and they might eventually in their future want to be like you. So how would you advise them?
My advice to people is that
who want to be like you,
who wants to be like Talman.
Like
okay,
you know, run
who wants,
voiceovers and
who wants someone who wants to be like Talman. I think that particular person must be focused, determined, and be able to see within himself. He needs to understand himself. What is it that he wants to do, and what is it that he lives for? He needs to understand himself, and he needs to understand his passion. What is it that he's passionate about? Yes.
Okay. No, thank you, Mr. Mashudu.
Thank you so much.
I think this is the end of our interview.
Thank you so much.
Babugela Makaya. This is Talitha Cumi TV. I'm your presenter, Kucho Mala, then I'm out.